Hi, and welcome back to Finders Beepers History Seekers. Now, this is not where I'm going. This is just the church that's on the land of the place that I'm going. We're on a massive estate at the moment, but I just needed to show you this church before we headed off to where we need to go. Now, I have got my drone with me, and I'm hoping to go all the way around the big building we're going to, but I can't risk sending it up yet. But some of these graves are actually really quite old, and some of them will have very, very important people in. But I want to be seen taking photos on here and like filming and stuff. I don't want to raise anyone's suspicions either, so like at least they think I'm here looking at the church when actually I'm trying to find a way to get past the church and into the grounds behind. So we'll just continue. There is a woman and a little girl around the side of there, and there's a business car park over there and a house down there. Now, it's quite a unique church anyway, because that's just like a standard church, but then you've got this little bit here leading up to an extra tower, which is really strange. Also, I need to address it straight away. I'm sorry about my hair, I'm sorry about my beard. I just haven't had time to go and get it sorted. I will, and that's all I can say. Right, this is our way through over there, or over this fence that's round here. Well, these are the big gates, so the person who lived at the big hall that I'm trying to get to would have probably come through here. Now, it does say there's 24-hour security surveillance, which is not good. Not good at all. And you can see it's been upkept because the actual rest of the place is still in use. All the outbuildings, different buildings dotted about. This place, the only thing it's been used for, where we're heading to, we're trying to get to, is filming for some TV programmes and a film quite a while ago now. So hopefully we can get there. I know people have been in, I've seen people have been in, but I don't know which way is the best way. This seems a bit too easy, especially if it says there's cameras knocking about. But you can see why I brought you to show you in this bit, because even in here, it's wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Look at these little teeny tiny doors here as well. Yeah, you can't get in them, but that'll take you up into the tower. Right, let's try and work out if we can actually do this or not. Right, I've decided, because that woman and girl have gone that way, this is the way I'm getting in here. But like I say, a big no entry sign there. The hall I thought was that way is actually that way, so I'm gonna have to try and stay in the bushes as much as I can. Now, it's a good job that I didn't just jump straight over that fence when I was gonna. I thought I'd come and check out this bit of wall here, but because look, now that's definitely something or someone I don't really want to bump into. Really, I should have come like a early Sunday morning, but it's rush hour on a Monday, which is not the best of ideas. I'm feeling very nervous. The thing is, I've not brought, this is why Bear is actually in the car. I've left him some water and some food, and the window's open. It's not a particularly boiling day, so he's in some shade and he's fine, but I've not brought him in with me because of the dogs and the people, and I can't risk him barking and making people aware I'm here. Bearing in mind, it's a 6-hour round trip from my house, this. So it's a lot of effort and time if I mess it up. So that's why I'm just trying to be careful, no rush. I would have been better either at night or early in the morning, and I've done neither. What an idiot. Right, I'm over the wall. What I've decided to do is, the best way to stay out of view of somebody is to watch them. So I thought if I get over here quick enough, I can almost stalk the man rather than the man stalking me. Sounds weird that, but it's my only way of working it out, and I'm hoping he's doing routine checks, and once he's gone, he's gone. Right, this is like the James Bond mansion all over again. Looking for a caretaker. I've got the fishing pond behind me, which is now just like a mud pit. I can see the bottom of the hall from here, but I can't see around this corner, around there, which is where he's gone. I think I've lost sight of him, so I don't know. And as you can see, it's very open. There's a couple of trees to hide behind, and that's where we're going. But if I go out there now, I'm going to get spotted. But if I stay here too long and there's somebody else comes, I'm going to get spotted. So stomach is doing backflips at the moment. Really, I need to get to that big dark bit of woods there so I can see out, but they can't see me. But it means going right across this, which I am absolutely scared to death of doing. Heart's going a million miles an hour at the moment. Feel sick. I can't see around that corner. That's the problem. Stick in this edge. Plus I don't want to go around a corner and he just pop up from nowhere. Right, off to this tree. Can't see him, can't see him. Eyes darting everywhere. Not down there. Not down there. He's probably walking round the hall at the moment. Right. Nobody coming that way. Nobody coming that way. Let's go again. This is horrible. Having to keep quite low. But if he sees me, he'll know for a fact I'm not supposed to be here, because who walks like this? Right, I'm in that dark bit of the woods. Not that it looks dark now I'm in here, but from outside it does. I'm out of breath. Not through exertion, through nerves. Because I really don't want to get caught after all this distance of driving. I'm going to peek my head round that bit. It doesn't help that the floor is the loudest floor in the world. Oh, it's so bad. Right, we're at the side of the house. As you can see, everything's shuttered up. If you look behind the windows, it's all internally shuttered. I know a couple of years ago they started having some problems and they put some scaffolding up. So it could be a climbing scaffolding job. I don't know yet. I'm hoping not. I'm hoping there's just somewhere left open. But we'll see. There's also security cameras, but I don't know. Don't think they look like they work. They look old. Really old. But yeah, look. There's the scaffolding. Looks like half the stuff's been coming off. I'm just going to have to walk around and see what I can see. But this place is wonderful. Right, I'm right up at the walls now. Hopefully something will be open or loose. I don't want a repeat of last week where I didn't manage to get in, but also don't really want to get caught. Now there's scaffolding around the back as well, but the cameras look newer. They're up, which is a worry. I really want to get in this place, but I'm just gonna have to risk it, aren't I? Now this is probably the reason it got shut down. There's no access to it anymore because of asbestos, which is not great. The amount of places I've been in that's full of the stuff, I'm probably dead already. Oh, some of them feel like they're open, but they're not, and I'm not forcing it. Now, when I saw this cone and that window open there, I thought definitely somebody's been in there, but they've climbed on it, opened it, and found out there's another set of doors inside, I think. So that's why they've left it. Right, I thought I heard a dog bark, but I think it might have been miles away, but I'm in this bit now. I'm hoping I don't have to go up this scaffolding. It's one thing going up on your own, with someone else, like, to test it first, but then it's another thing going up by yourself. Plus, you get up there, you might not even be able to get in. Hamilton Palace proved that to us. Once again, I thought I was in, because this door opened, but then I can't get through the next bit, and then there's that inside as well, which might be easy, but this one is fastened somewhere up at the top, so no way of doing it. I'll shut these back up anyway. Now, I don't want to make most of the video about me trying to get in, because I just want to get in. So I'm going to spend a bit of time having a look around. There's multiple places. Look at this. Like that hole there meant I could put my hand inside and open the door, but it's all barricaded up inside with like a table or something. So once again, also I don't know if I can get anywhere if I got up onto this bit above, but that is literally my last option, and I probably wouldn't go up there until it got dark. I just pooed myself because I thought there were a dog, but somewhere over there, see it there, look, it's a deer. It's gone now, it's gone down a little hill. It's like a muntjac deer. They're only tiny little things, I think it is anyway. So it looked like, because they're quite small but quite chunky. So that scared me, because I thought, oh, he's here with his dogs, but he's not. Right, I'm coming up to the next end of the building. I would have thought if the security worked, somebody would be here by now. But looking at the sensors, they look really old, really old. I don't know what it's like up here. I have a feeling the person that I saw coming in here came this way, because I'm sure there's some gate posts or something over there that they took a photograph of. So I might be in the right place now. Knowing me, I've gone all the way around the wrong bit of the building to get to the right bit. Everything's boarded up though, I can't see through any windows. Right, I'm running out of places to look without going up the scaffolding, although I do like it when it's like this, because you just don't know if there's like a hidden little door or something knocking about, where they've partially knocked something down and left it a bit exposed. But this just looks like outdoor toilets or something, or shower block with no access. Oh, the access would have been there, look, but it's been bricked up. Right, I'm almost back round to the front, although I've not looked at anything on the front yet. So I don't like this. I don't like it. Like, me and Andy always used to love coming to these places, but we bounce off each other. At the moment, I just feel sick. Right, that's the first window we can look through, but even in there it says CCTV, and there's a massive padlock on the door inside, so I can't see that this door's going to be open somehow. If it is, it'd be a bit silly, wouldn't it, really? But I don't know. I don't know what to say other than we'll just have to keep looking. Right, that man has just walked back up again with his dogs. He came, oh God, leaves blowing behind me. He came from another one of the buildings, which is a bit further around. So I wonder if he's doing his rounds, like he's a security, or probably not security, something more important than that. Now, I don't know if you can hear, you probably can, the wind is picking up, which is also a worry if I've got to climb up scaffolding. So, I thought a car was coming up the drive then. Anyway, see you in a minute. Right, I'm hiding behind a little wall at the moment, just so I can show you the front of the building a little bit better. Now obviously we came from over that direction, but look how open it is. There's a building up there, that's a business. That's why all this grass is maintained and looked after, because there's small businesses and things like that all over these grounds. It's just a shame somebody couldn't have left the door open today. Right, I'm in the front entranceway. If this is open, there's something wrong. Surely the door's not going to be open. I am surprised I've seen no sort of cellar entrance as of yet. This ain't going to be open at all. No, didn't think it would be somehow. Right, next plan. Right, I'm out of breath. I feel sick. I feel sick because of the nerves of what I've just done. My stomach feels weird, like I've got something wrong with my stomach. But also putting the effort in to get here. So that's not the floor there. The floor's there. Another drop the same size. And it's not been easy, but I'm here. Don't mean I can get in once I get up there. I've also got to be very careful because I don't know how safe this stonework is, and I don't want to damage it, but I also don't want to die. Just having a minute for myself as well. There's some weird noises. I think there's either a fox or a deer in those woods making a weird noise, and then there's a bird that you can probably hear now. So, right, give me 2 minutes. Now, like I said, we're not guaranteed, even if I get over there, to be able to get in, because that door has got a lock on it. Oh, it's a bit wobbly, this. The door's got a lock on it, but I don't know whether it's locked. I don't know whether to get over or walk round the scaffolding. I might just do that. I know it's a bit shaky. Well, I'll leave my bag there, and then if not, we'll come back and get over this bit. But for now, oh Jesus, we've got this to do, which is not the nicest, especially like when you over big open gaps like that, where there's nothing to hold you in. Now it looks like they've been fixing this big massive dome on the outside of the building. I don't know how much I'm going to show of this if I do get in. If not, it'll have to be just had a big bang then. I'm not going up there, in fact, because I think it's going to be too awkward to get past this bit. So I've got to make a decision. I keep hearing banging. My worry is there's some big hefty cracks in this building. I don't want to make it worse, but I also don't want to fall to my death. To say I'm treating myself is an understatement. Jesus Christ. Right, I'm up here. It's locked. It's bloody locked. And I'm scared quite a lot about this floor, because it's not a proper floor. I have to walk on the boards for now. I am scared because these have been down for years. You can see they have. Got to get all the way around to the other side. I can't have 2 weeks in a row where I don't get in. I can't. So this is where Andy would be telling me to stop. And I would be going, no, come on, let's keep going, we need a video. But I am like literally shaking. Literally shaking. Now I'll show you why I'm scared of the floor. Because that is the drop. And this is the state of the floor. It is awful in so many ways. It's covered in bird poo. There is reinforced steel, but I still don't trust it because it looks like everything's crumbling up here. I'm gonna have to do it though. The thing is, I'm not just a couple of stone. I'm a big bloke, a very heavy man. Heavier than I've ever been. No, actually I'm not. About 2 stone lighter than I've ever been before. But still, there's a ladder there. That might come in useful in a bit. But, oh God, this is awful. But yeah, like little, thin, skinny Andy might go across here no problem. That doesn't mean I'm gonna. Right, I get around this side and it looks like literally within a day or something, that's been boarded up. It can't be though, because I'm pretty sure they're not actually doing anything to the place at the moment. But that board looks fresh. However, I suppose it's out of the weather here, so maybe that's why. But yeah, it probably would have been wide open before, but now it's boarded. Oh God, just not having the luckiest of weeks really. Like the last big haul that I went to last week for last Sunday's video, God, I'm dry. I've got some water in my bag, but my mouth's dry from fear. Yeah, that was filmed on Friday. It's only Monday now, so I feel like in the last 7 days I'm having rubbish luck, absolute rubbish luck. But, and I don't want to say this, but we've still got the scaffolding at the front of the building to look at. I'm not looking forward to getting down from up here though. I just wonder what it's like inside there though. That big dome. Wonder what the interior to that looks like. Be amazing. And there's a big coat of arms up there that we can't see as well. That they look like they've been restoring or doing something to. Anyway, let's get past these domes of death and back round to the other side. Right. I've just come back round to this door and there's lights on inside. I'm confused. However, this bit that we can see now was used in the film SAS Rogue Heroes, not the film, the series. When they're in Cairo and they're all sat round an officer's ball or something like that, or it may even be the hospital, I'm not sure. They sit round and drink round the edge of this. So if you've watched it, you might recognise it. But at the moment, we can't get into it. But I don't know why there's lights on. Right, I'm down. I wanted to show you, but it's hard enough just getting down, let alone filming myself do it. Look at the state. Have you ever seen my hair look so bad? It's terrible and I am sweating. But if you look, the gap between there and there is probably 7 foot. And then the one above is near enough 8. So it's hard work to pull yourself up on the bars. And that's where I was up there. So, anyway, let me have a look. Oh no, in fact, no, yeah, probably about right. So, maybe by the time you're up there, it's about 20 foot. Right, I'm now going to have to go around to the front of the building, see if there's a way of doing it around there. Trust me, I don't want to. I really don't want to. I'm tired. I'm overstressed. I just want to go home and go to sleep. That's going to take 3 hours to get home. See, the scaffolding from the other side of the building, from the front, finishes there. So I could only get in that bit, but that scaffolding will take me all the way over the top of the building. So it's worth a look. Worth a look. I'm gonna have a drink first though. Oh look, down there. Another deer. Just chilling out. Now this scaffolding does not look easy to get up at all. There's no low level walkways on it or anything. So I don't know whether I'm going to be able to. Right, there's a car just driven straight past me. I don't know whether she noticed me or not, but she's going. And I'm just stood there pretending to take photos. She literally just came from there and went straight past me. She was probably focused on what she was doing, not looking at me. Right, so to get up, there's no walkway until 25, 30 foot up. So it would be very dangerous to try. And as I've just found in these trainers, it's not particularly very easy to do anything on scaffolding. I ain't given up quite yet, but I'm not far off. I'm just hiding behind pillars because I feel like I can hear cars, but I don't think I'm tall enough to get up here either. I could stand on the edge of that pillar and get up to there, but then once I'm there, I'm not tall enough to get up to the next one. I could shimmy up this diagonal one, but the risk is ridiculous because then it's not like I'm pulling myself onto something solid. I'm pulling myself onto another metal pole. I've got nowhere to stand up once I get up there. And where do I go from there? It's all blocked in. I'd have to be like some sort of piece of paper to fit through there. The only place I can viably see to get up is in this corner, but I don't trust it. I'd have to go, so normally I'd go up the inside of the bars and then pull myself across onto something. This I'd have to go inside the bars, then across to the outside where there's nothing below me and over that way. I just don't think I can do it. Not without somebody to support me. And I don't mean like physically support me, but I mean like, say, oh, move your foot to here, move your foot to there, that sort of thing. Like these walls help because they've got ridges in, but like I said, I don't trust these trainers. It's not that I don't trust Nike Air, I just don't trust this pair of trainers. There's got to be a way into the cellar. I know there's a cellar. I'm pretty sure because there's vents all the way around the edge of the building. Now, that's probably straight into there, actually, thinking about it. But there has been vents in the floor, so God knows. I'm gonna have one more look round, see if I've missed anything, and then we'll have to get off. I'm stupid me, because I'm going, oh, I think there's... Shut up, Canada geese. You big noisy gets. Look at the front of this place. But yeah, I'm stupid because I'm like, oh, I'm pretty sure there's a cellar. Well, of course there is. What's this if it's not a cellar? So I'm looking for like little ways of getting down holes in the floor. But there isn't any because there's a massive entrance to it, which I've already been to. I literally have walked around the building and stood next to the door for it. So why am I being so stupid? That gives you a better view of the front. I wish this was uncovered. Oh God, I'm falling. Wish this were uncovered because it is pretty magnificent. There's big things on the side of the building like commemorating certain things. It's a shame. But don't you think this part of the building doesn't match? Like this door especially, I don't think goes with the rest of the building. Just doesn't look quite right. I don't know why. Anyway, we'll go and check down here. I've already checked once, but we'll check again. Oh yeah, I remember now. The door's actually unlocked, but the padlock is locked, which is a pain in the bum. I've just found this as well. That's obviously something that's been sealed up, which would have been a pain to get in, but it would have been a way in. So it's either in there that they've got in before, or upstairs in that bit that's been sealed up. So the thing is, a lot of times places like this will pop up on the internet, and it only takes somebody from here, like to do with the estate, to see that somebody's been in, and they'll come down and find where they've got in. So it doesn't mean they're doing work on the place, it just means that somebody's seen it and thought, you know what, let's do it. But the lights inside have thrown me. Although I did see something about a music festival or music event, so I wonder if they've been doing something inside for that. Now this bit down here makes me think there's been like an outdoor swimming pool or something somewhere around here, because why would they have changing rooms like that? So whether it's there's one in that building or there's been one here and they've filled it in, like it looks maybe 1930s or something. There is a door up there, but it's got ivy and stuff growing all over it, which makes me think nobody's accessed that either. I just don't know how to get in. I just don't know if there's a viable way anymore. And I don't know if you can hear in my voice, I'm tired. I've been here hours again. It like, when you think you might be getting in, the adrenaline keeps you going. But at this point, I'm just exhausted. Like pulling yourself up scaffolding is not great when you're massively fat. It's silly things like this that annoy me. I don't know if you noticed there's the edge of cast iron. Now this whole thing here, all the way up to there, will lift up. But there's got to be 10 of you to do it. Absolutely no way even 2 or 3 people would pick that up. Same with this. This here is definitely a way down to the cellar. It looks like, I don't know what these white things are there. I don't know if they're like the points to pick it up and they've filled them in or something. But once again, I know there's access there, but it's not access if you can't get in it. Like certain places we've been to in the past, like big halls like this, they're the ways we've ended up getting in, because people don't think about them. They don't think, oh, they think, oh, it's too heavy, you can't lift that, but there might be one that 2 people can lift or whatever. So that's how we've ended up getting in the past, but it's just the look of it, really. Right, I was going to show you one of these. It's a fire alarm. I was going to show you a complete one, but I think they're all around the front of the building. But on the front, there's like a button to press, and you can set a fire alarm off from outside the building. So obviously, a lot of these big places burn down, but you wouldn't know there was a fire for about 25 days, because if it were burning up there and you were downstairs, you wouldn't smell it. So that's why they're on the outside. But there's quite a few of them knocking about, look. I know that that's not going to go to anything. It's not big enough. It's water pipes, in fact, look. So that's just water pipes. I won't get down there. Drain. It's not just about looking up or looking at windows or looking at doors. Now, I've noticed this. We need to go and check out what this is before we go. Hidden away. I'm quite interested. It might have a business in it, I don't know. But anyway, you see, you can get up. Oh God, I don't know if I want to go back up there again. You can get up. Oh, there's no ladders up there. Up on top. Once again, same position as round there. It's a bit too dangerous, really. Like, you know me, I'm all up for putting myself in a bit of danger, but there's levels. There's levels and there's stupidity. Like, if I take it too far, I suppose I could get that ladder and keep moving it up one, but it's going to make a hell of a lot of noise. And in fact, the next to the last one has only got 1 board on it, or 2 boards on it, sorry. No, I'm not doing it. Look, that one's fine. Fine. It's that one there, look. 2 shaky, non-connected boards. How would I get up to that next bit up? I couldn't do it. Right, I've just come back to this one with a circle. So I thought, oh, I bet I can get it. This door's open, this one's open, but you can't get in because of that that's behind it. It's impossible. But look. Look in there. I can only show you at a certain angle, because as soon as I move it, you get a reflection. Can I do it? That's the best I can do, I'm afraid, but how amazing is that in there? And you wonder why I wanted to get in. You just need a big winder. If you can wind this here with a square winder thing, I think those doors behind would open. Just getting nice reflections of me now. Anyway, come on, let's go. Right, I've had an idea while it's still light. I'm just going to sit over there on that bank, set up the drone, send it up, see if I can see any other way in. I hate giving up, especially, like I said, 6-hour round trip. It's a long way, it's a lot of petrol or diesel and money. I don't like to be, I don't like to fail anyway. That's the main thing for me. I don't like to fail. So to come somewhere as amazing as this and not get in, it's quite frustrating. Right, that gives you a view that you've not really had so far from this angle. Yeah, look up there. All the work and stuff. What a shame. I hope they are doing it up, I really do. Just, I don't know how good this drone footage is going to be because the light's not great. Right, I'm just setting the drone up, but I've had a horrible thought. I think we're really close to an RAF base. So I'll get a warning up to tell me I can't do it in a minute, I think. So I'll try, and if you get drone footage, you do. If you don't, you don't. Right, I've given up, and I'm also getting freaked out by that. It's a deer, I think. It's not a fox, it's a deer. Listen. I've just been laid on here just doing drone, and the drone footage will be horrendous because I didn't do fancy, nice, like, pass-bys and stuff like that. I was looking for a door. That was literally all I was looking for, and I cannot see anything that looked open. So there's no point me even attempting to get up. But I just want to go to sleep now on this grass. It's actually really warm. I'm sweating. I've got sweat marks on my shoulders where my bag's been. But I don't know if you saw in the footage, there was a helicopter called an Osprey helicopter, because we're right next to an RAF base. Didn't give me any warnings. Didn't say. It said it was fine to fly, which was good. But while I was flying, a Osprey helicopter popped up. I'll show you what they look like. And then two big planes. You can definitely see the two planes on the footage, but they look like dots. So I'm sorry. I'm trying to film, but then I'm like laid upside down almost. So yeah, I am going. I'm not even going up to that building, because I don't know if you saw in the footage, there's houses not far from it, and I don't want to get caught. And it's quite a long walk as well. So I don't know what it is though, but I'm going to go back to bed and head off home and plan what the hell I'm going to do for Sunday's video. You might even get this for Sunday's video. I don't think you will. I don't think you will, because it's just time though, that's the problem. It's summer holidays, so tomorrow, Tuesday, my car's going in all day, so I haven't got a car, can't go anywhere. Wednesday, I've got Freddie all day. Now, I could go and do something with him, but I'd need somewhere local. Wednesday, Thursday, I'm with Andy all day, filming. And then I've got Freddie's football, so I could go Thursday night. Friday, I've got Freddie. Saturday, I've got Freddie. And then Sunday, it's the day that he needs to be up. So I'm a bit busy at the moment. And I know you guys should come first, and you do, but it's just difficult in the holidays. So, but then the week after, I'm off to France. So hopefully we will be in a position where we can get lots and lots and lots of videos, get well in front, and then I can relax for a bit. I won't, you know I won't. Anyway, unless something weird happens, I'll see you. Hopefully by the next time you see me as well, I won't look like this. What is this? I look like Spudman. Anyway, love you all. Bye bye.